Untold Histories reveals a truth most people never talk about. Sometimes the greatest obstacle in your life is not failure, lack of talent, or bad luck. It is the people closest to you. The silent discouragement, the subtle negativity, and the draining energy that slowly shrink your confidence without you even realizing it. What you are about to hear is not just motivation, it is a wake-up call that can change the direction of your life forever. Have you ever paused for a moment and wondered why certain people leave you feeling exhausted, discouraged, or smaller than you were before you interacted with them? It is a strange but powerful experience. You may enter a conversation feeling hopeful, motivated, or confident, yet walk away feeling doubtful, drained, or heavy inside. Sometimes it is not even what these people say directly. It can be their tone, their attitude, their constant negativity, or simply the energy they bring into the room. You may not even notice it at first. You might tell yourself that you are overthinking, that you are being too sensitive, or that this is just how life is. But deep down, something feels off. And if you have experienced this feeling, then you already understand one of the most important truths about life. The people you surround yourself with shape who you become. Every human being is influenced by their environment. Whether you realize it or not, you are constantly absorbing the words, emotions, attitudes, and behaviors of the people around you. These influences slowly shape your mindset, your confidence, and even your self-worth. They affect how you see yourself, how you approach challenges, and how boldly you pursue your goals. This is why your inner circle matters more than almost anything else in your life. It influences whether you grow or stay stuck, whether you rise or remain limited, and whether you move closer to your potential or slowly drift away from it. Your environment is either lifting you up or quietly holding you back. Today, I want to talk to you about something that can completely transform your life if you are willing to face it honestly. I want to talk to you about removing negative people from your life. This is not an easy subject. It is uncomfortable, emotional, and sometimes painful. But discomfort is often the doorway to growth. Life is too short to spend your time, energy, and emotional strength on people who do not believe in you, who do not support your growth, and who do not respect your dreams. Every moment you spend absorbing negativity is a moment taken away from your potential. Negative people are not always obvious. They do not always shout insults or openly criticize you. Sometimes they appear as subtle doubters. They ask questions that sound harmless but plant seeds of fear. They downplay your achievements. They remind you of your past failures instead of celebrating your progress. Often, they disguise negativity as realism, concern, or advice. They might say things like, "I'm just being honest," or "I'm only trying to protect you." But over time, the effect is the same. Their words slowly erode your confidence and weaken your belief in yourself. These people can be anyone. They may be family members, friends you have known for years, co-workers, or people you interact with occasionally. What matters is not their role in your life, but the effect they have on your mindset and energy. Some people leave you feeling inspired, hopeful, and empowered. Others leave you feeling drained, uncertain, and emotionally heavy. The difference between these two types of people can determine the direction of your entire life. You were not created to live a small, fearful, or limited life. You were meant to grow, evolve, and reach heights you may not even be able to imagine yet. But you cannot do that if you allow constant negativity to surround you. You cannot rise while carrying the weight of other people's doubts. You cannot move forward while being pulled backward by toxic voices. Growth requires space. It requires clarity. It requires encouragement and belief. It is important to understand that your energy is precious. Your time is limited. Your dreams are valuable. Anyone who repeatedly disrespects your energy, dismisses your vision, or undermines your confidence does not deserve unrestricted access to your life. This does not make you selfish, it makes you responsible. You are responsible for protecting your mental health, your emotional well-being, and your future. Think about how influence works. Every conversation you have, every opinion you hear, and every reaction you witness shapes your thoughts in subtle ways. These influences may seem small in the moment, but over time they compound. When you spend time with positive, supportive people, something powerful happens. You begin to think bigger. You feel more capable. You are more willing to take risks and pursue your goals. You start believing that growth is possible. But when you spend time with negative people, the opposite happens. Even if you start out confident, their constant doubts slowly creep into your mind. You may begin to question your abilities. You may second-guess your decisions. You may hesitate to take action because you fear failure or judgment. Over time, this self-doubt can become so loud that it drowns out your inner voice. This is why removing negative influences from your life is not optional if you want to grow. It is essential. Many people struggle with this idea because they confuse kindness with self-sacrifice. They believe that removing negative people is cruel or disloyal. They think loyalty means enduring emotional harm or tolerating disrespect. But there is a critical difference between loyalty and self-destruction. Loyalty does not mean allowing behavior that damages your mental health. Loyalty does not require you to abandon your dreams to make others comfortable. True loyalty supports growth. True friendship uplifts and encourages. True love wants to see you become the best version of yourself, even if that growth creates distance or discomfort. Anyone who truly cares about you wants to see you thrive, not stay small for their convenience. Let me share a story that illustrates this truth. There was once a young man with big dreams. He wanted to build something meaningful with his life. He wanted freedom, purpose, and fulfillment. His ideas excited him, and his goals scared him in a good way. But every time he shared his vision with certain people around him, they laughed or dismissed him. They told him his ideas were unrealistic. They reminded him of all the ways he could fail. They questioned his abilities and warned him about the risks. Over time, their words began to affect him. He started to doubt himself. He delayed his plans. He stayed stuck, not because he lacked potential, but because he listened to the wrong voices. One day, something changed. He realized that his dreams mattered more than other people's opinions. He stopped seeking validation from those who did not believe in him. He distanced himself from negative influences and surrounded himself with people who supported his vision. These people challenged him, encouraged him, and reminded him of his strengths. As a result, he grew. He took action. He built the life he once thought was impossible. The lesson here is simple but powerful. When you remove negativity, you create space for growth. When you silence doubters, you make room for belief. When you protect your energy, your dreams finally have the freedom to breathe. Now, take a moment to examine your own life. Look at the people you spend the most time with. Pay attention to how they make you feel. Do they lift you up or bring you down? Do they encourage your growth or criticize your ambition? Do they celebrate your wins or minimize them? These questions are not meant to judge others. They are meant to help you understand the impact these people have on you. Some people believe that removing negative influences is selfish. They think strength means enduring toxicity. But true strength is knowing your worth. True courage is choosing your well-being over the approval of others. True growth requires making difficult decisions that prioritize your future over short-term comfort. When you decide to remove negative people from your life, you are not acting out of anger or resentment. You are acting out of self-respect. You are choosing peace over chaos. You are choosing clarity over confusion. You are choosing growth over stagnation. You may wonder how to recognize negative people in your life. The signs are often clear if you are willing to see them. They criticize more than they encourage. They complain more than they take action. They focus on problems rather than solutions. They drain your energy instead of inspiring hope. Most importantly, they make you doubt yourself, even when you know deep down that you are capable and worthy. Removing negativity does not always mean cutting people out completely. Sometimes it means setting boundaries. Sometimes it means limiting how much time and emotional energy you invest. Sometimes it means refusing to let their opinions influence your decisions. The key is awareness and intention. You get to decide what influences you allow into your life. Think of your life as a garden. Every person around you is a plant. Some nourish the soil and help everything grow. Others are weeds. They take nutrients, block sunlight, and prevent growth. If you want a healthy garden, you must remove the weeds. This does not mean you hate them. It means you value growth more than neglect. When you surround yourself with positive people, something incredible happens. Your mindset begins to shift. You start to believe in yourself more. You feel more confident and energized. You become more focused and motivated. Positive people inspire action. They challenge you to grow and remind you that your dreams are possible. Every successful person understands this principle. They are intentional about their environment. They choose mentors, friends, and partners who push them forward rather than hold them back. You have the same power. You can choose who has access to your energy. This process is not always easy. Negative people may resist when you create distance. They may use guilt, manipulation, or criticism to pull you back, but you must stay firm. Remember why you are doing this. You are doing it for your growth. You are doing it for your peace. You are doing it for your future. Ask yourself what kind of life you want to live. A life shaped by other people's fears, or a life guided by your own dreams and potential? Removing negative people is not about revenge. It is about alignment. It is about creating an environment where you can thrive. When you take this step, you will notice changes. Opportunities will appear. Confidence will rise. Ideas will flow. Life rewards those who protect their energy. You cannot control others, but you can control your choices. The moment you remove negative influences, you reclaim your power. You realize how much energy you were wasting and how much potential was being suppressed. Your journey begins with one simple decision: stop tolerating negativity. Protect your peace, set boundaries, surround yourself with people who inspire and uplift you. Every step you take toward protecting your energy is a step toward clarity, confidence, and success. Life is too short to be spent in the shadow of negativity. Your time, energy, and potential are far too valuable. You are capable of greatness. You are worthy of success. You deserve happiness. All it takes is the courage to let go of what holds you back and the strength to move toward what lifts you up. Your best life is waiting. If this message resonated with you, please like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to Untold Histories for more powerful truths that can change your life.